Good evening and welcome to yet another great episode of Bahrain Now, your source of local initiatives, happenings, talents, and trends. I'm your host, Abdulla, here to walk you through an exciting lineup of segments and personality from around Bahrain. So don't go away, we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be a fun, exciting talk as Balcona Café and Restaurant is an oasis of calm, which is quietly tucked away in a lively neighborhood of Adliya in Block 338. To talk to us more about it, we have here is the member of Balcona, Yusuf. Khalid, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much for having me.
Oh,
how are you doing?
I am fantastic, man.
Good.
When I told my friends Balcona's coming on board, it's like, dude, yes.
I mean, of course, with great food and a good atmosphere. Definitely worth it.
All together one place. So tell us more about Balcona.
Balcona is a restaurant, as you were saying, in Block 338. It's Mediterranean cuisine is most of what we feature. Also has a theme of the Mediterranean. And as you can say, Balcona.
Yes.
Is a slang word for a balcony.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
So the way we did it, we wanted to have a nice place where people can come, sit outside, enjoy some good food, and just be in an outdoor environment, kind of like being in the Mediterranean.
Oh, yes, sir. Yep. Yes, sir. I love the sound of that. Now, I love the fact you called it Balcona.
Yeah.
But what did you call it Balcona?
Like I said, being outside. A lot of the places in the Mediterranean feature balconies. You know, it's a staple, I guess you could say, of the atmosphere when it comes to restaurants and stuff. Plus, I mean, who doesn't enjoy sitting outside?
Right.
Yeah.
Especially
now, the weather's getting a lot better.
Yeah.
The balconies are open, so
right.
I mean, it is a great place to sit, have some shisha, get some tea, great food. And the guys have been smelling it in the back. I can't wait myself. We're also gonna. I'll share it with everybody. We're all gonna dig in once we're done.
You were torturing me with the smell.
I know. Sitting next to it is also not easy.
And I'm like, smelling it from like far away. It's like, oh God, what is the smell of heaven?
Yeah.
An oasis. Yeah. Oh, it's Balcona. Great, right on.
Well, that's good. That's good.
What's happening here, sir?
Well, we brought a couple of our most popular dishes.
Okay.
One thing to start, we have our mushroom and chicken, which is basically a hand marinated and spiced chicken breast.
Ooh.
Grilled to perfection, also with a side of hearty mashed potatoes and stir-fried vegetables.
Awesome.
And then we also have meat tagine, very simple but staple, simply prepared.
Perfect.
Yep. Sometimes a lot of things, simpler is better. You know, not overspiced, not overdone, anything like that. And it keeps it simple, but you know, very good and effective. And then meat tagine with rice.
Okay.
Also, you can eat that with a spoon or with khubaz, bread, as they usually do.
The Bahraini way.
Bahraini way, like, or you could do like some of them in the Shami families, eat with our hands.
Oh yes, I'm same here, buddy. Same here. It's like, we call it bilkhams with the 5 fingers.
Yeah.
Let's go dig in. What is your favorite of all of these?
Out of these particularly, I am pretty prone to this one and the chicken as well.
From the looks of it, I would not blame you for that at all.
I mean,
on a daily basis.
We'll
right?
have a sample. Would you like a bite? Anybody want a bite?
Sir, please, can I?
Yes, you absolutely can. Here, we got you a spoon and a knife.
And
Pretty sure? Yes, that is a knife, right?
Just to make sure, it is called a knife. All right. I'll go for the mashed potatoes.
Absolutely.
All right, see what's going on here. Okay, cool.
I'll try it with the gravy also. You fancy.
Okay. Hey, this is good. Like, you know, right now, Mahmoud from behind the scenes, he say, bara, just taste.
Just taste, don't eat the
have
whole
the
thing.
full meal.
He can come out, he can join us if he wants to also. You know.
You are not kidding.
Not bad, right? It's pretty good.
No, you know what's going to be better?
What's that?
To have this at Balcona itself.
Yeah.
The atmosphere over there, and the weather is amazing and all of that.
It is.
How has the reception been so far?
So far it's been good. Obviously with Corona it was a little slow in the upstart, but you know, pushing through and making sure we're up and running and getting everything to where we need to be.
Right.
So now post Corona everything is actually starting to move a lot more swimmingly.
Amazing. Amazing.
Got the sound system newly installed.
Ooh, what's up?
The staff is now like fully on board and trained. Everybody's very nice. It's a good atmosphere, very lively at times. So yeah, good for families, good for events if you want to, like a business lunch, things like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Good for a date. If,
Yeah.
You know, like
Okay. Let's go for that.
yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Wow. Wow. So you're focused more on Mediterranean food and cuisines?
Yes, yeah. Mainly the staples of Mediterranean cuisines. I mean, there's a few things that are a little bit different, but that's the main focus. You know, we don't want to go too wild off, you know, off the deep end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You have some mini events taking place there from time to time. Like
Occasionally, we do have salsa.
Oh,
yeah,
I love
salsa and Latin
salsa.
nights. We have a trainer that comes in and leads a class. It's actually free.
No. way.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think the
sign
last
me
one
up.
was on Friday. We might be having another one coming up soon. If you guys want to know more information, you can follow us on the Instagram, balcona.bh.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You got salsa going on. You got classes. The food is
A
great.
few things, yeah, like opening up. We're also trying, going to be trying new things, like maybe having like ladies' nights,
Okay.
belly dancer, stuff like that. So a few things just in the works being discussed, but yeah, we like to keep it lively, entertaining.
Oh,
firstly, for our guests.
definitely.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
as if the food was not enough. Hey.
I mean, who doesn't like entertainment with a good meal, you know?
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, awesome.
Um,
What is the one thing that, you know, mostly Bahrainis, when they go there, you notice that they always have to order?
Well, a lot of the mezza.
Mezza.
Usually mezza, yeah.
Yeah, that's our
a lot of the mezza
stars.
plates. I mean, and it's
Mixed mezza, please.
It's a staple, but there's not a lot of places that do fresh.
Hmm.
You know, like sometimes the hummus even might not be the freshest.
Your hummus is different?
Our hummus is fresh. It's made, yeah, prepared every day.
I'm very peculiar, and I'm very pretty much picky with my hummus. So I know, man.
That's for a lot of people. I don't know if you've tried some of the other stuff. A lot of times hummus doesn't come out
Oh,
the
man.
freshest, or a little pasty, stuff like that.
Right.
So our guys actually know what they're doing with hummus.
man.
Not me. I'm not one who.
But you
makes
know the
any.
process.
I do know the process a little bit. I'm more into enjoying it than making
Oh,
it.
man, you and I are buddy together.
Yeah, definitely.
I cannot wait to enjoy the Balcona experience
Absolutely.
at 338.
Come on
Beautiful
down.
place, you know, pretty much. It's a beautiful area to walk
Yeah,
around,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
You know?
yeah, yeah.
And
Especially now the weather. The
the
weather
weather
is
is
helping so much.
beautiful. It's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
It
Me and
really
the
is.
kids will just have to go there and dive into your hummus.
Oh,
man.
nice. You have
It's
kids?
good. Two, Abdurrahman and Noor.
Oh, nice. Okay. How old are they?
Yeah, they're like 11, and we got Noor 6 years old.
Okay. All
You
right.
got something for a 6-year-old?
I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things.
Okay,
I think we have even had like chicken fingers.
Let's go.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's
You
go
know?
with that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is exciting. So, pretty much, any last words? How can we catch up with the latest with Balcona?
Well, follow us on Instagram is the best way to keep up with the news and events and stuff that we're going to have. Any kind of surprises or anything. That's balcona.bh. BALCONA.bh. That's where we're going to be posting whatever surprises we have coming up, any menu items, stuff like that.
Cool.
And it's best, yeah, just to follow us on there and you'll see what the new surprises are.
Let's check out the surprises,
Definitely.
Yusuf. This has been deliciously and beautifully fun.
Absolutely,
with you, pretty
absolutely.
much having this talk and trying to resist all this beauty.
I know. It's hard for me too. Also,
It's just
sitting
beautiful
here.
inside and out. It's everything about it's just too good. Well, thank you so much for being
You're
with us right
absolutely
here.
welcome. So I'll see you there this week sometime. Then.
Yes,
I'll get a
sir.
table ready for you guys. and the
Please,
crew.
with my name and my kids' names
Absolutely,
on it, you know?
absolutely. We'll
Good
wait
stuff,
for you guys.
buddy. Good stuff.
All right, thank you very much.
Much appreciated. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been super hard to resist the beauty of this food. That's why we're going to take this to another level by going to Balcona. All that took place with Yusuf right here on Bahrain Now. Ladies and gentlemen, Colors of the East is a national intuitive platform that aims to promote Bahrain beauty through art and culture by displaying genuine artworks, introducing artists and marketing their artworks and thoughts by displaying artworks and proper showcase, training, lecturing, and presenting the beauty of art to society and public places. To talk to us more about it and further, with us in the studio is the CEO of Colors of the East, architect Mahdi Al-Jalawi. How are you, Mahdi? Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Well, finally we got to make this happen. We met so many times at different events, different places, whether it's Manama or doing other stuff, because you have a lot of hats. And today you are pretty much the CEO of the Colors of the East. So how you been?
Thank you very much. We're good. And first of all, I would like to thank you and thank Bahrain Now and the team for this opportunity, because it's time now to promote.
Yes.
We are settled now.
Okay.
We have our branches.
Awesome.
We're ready to go.
Ready to go.
So thank you for this opportunity.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, we've been having this talk for such a long time, and now it is just phenomenal, and it's just mind-blowing to see you right here after such long talks. So Colors of the East, what is that?
As you have mentioned, it's a national platform. It aims for, we want to promote art and artists. The idea came, I'll start with a saying by Imam Ali says, a wise person is the one who collects people's mind to his own. So we had lots of ideas. We've been, hearing artists saying, criticizing, we want that, we don't have places to promote art, and so on and so forth. So we had in so many occasions, His Excellency Sheikh Rashid bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, he's the honorary president of Bahrain Art Society, and he's the godfather of art, by the way, in Bahrain.
Beautiful.
So always he's been like saying and saying and saying that the future of art in Bahrain is through galleries. We have to have galleries to assist artists and art to go to the next level.
Beautiful.
But people were, listening but doing nothing.
Okay.
So here where we decided, me and my master and partner, Mr. Abbas Al-Musawi, the star artist in Bahrain. So
amazing. Yes,
together we
yes,
said, you know what, you're the artist, I'm the architect, and we can do this. We can make it happen. And we started doing it. Colors of the East, to promote Bahrain, to, a small island, but with so many talents, with lots of things, Small is beautiful. That's
Small
what's
beautiful.
Yes,
I love that.
That's what always we say. It's like the pearl, We are the pearl of the Gulf. We have artists, we have potential artists as well, and we can be like the gate of the East, the entire Middle East and the Eastern culture through Bahrain. We want to present art, the beauty of art, to not only to Bahrain or the region, to the world, as Bahrain was the ancient civilization.
Beautiful.
We were the harbor, so we want to remain the harbor of arts.
Beautifully said. I will clap to you right now.
Thank you.
That was amazing. So because for a second I'm like, why the Colors of the East? And you just answered that beautifully. I love that. So what is the process? Now pretty much you have the system, you have the structure all laid down, you're ready to go. So now we have artists that do want to join the gallery or pretty much the festival or the programs you offer here with the Colors of the East. How can they join?
It's so easy by walking direct to the galleries, and they just register their names. It's like, let me give you the idea this way. We are like incubators.
Okay.
There are food incubators, corporate business, other incubators. We are art incubators. We have the gallery welcoming the artists. So how they join, either they walk in, they register, they bring the artworks. Easily we advise them how to present, and we present the artworks in the galleries the proper way. We consult them how they price, where to join in festivals and forums and art events.
Right.
Then the other way is like to apply through an Instagram account, easily, Color of the East, COE Bahrain.
That's it. Huh?
They apply and that's it. Because simplicity is the mother of creativity. We want it to be simple, not sophisticated, very simple, We don't want, because artists are sophisticated in their minds. They think deep, but they want to act simple. They don't want it to be, if you tell them, do registration and paperwork and so on.
Right, that's a turn off for a lot of people, yeah.
They decide, you know, let me just continue my paintings, to do my artworks.
Yeah.
So we did it in a way to be very simple. Just register, bring your artworks, we will do it onward.
Beautiful.
We'll take care of it.
Beautiful. So now, as we had in the initial introduction, you have lecturing. What do you lecture?
Lecturing, well, we have like two types of, or two scenarios.
Okay.
A lecture for artists, when we are bringing like, let's say, experienced artists from different fields, when they come and they deliver their journey, they lecture, they present how and where, when, why they do all what, you know, how they become this, you know. So that's one for the artist. The other thing is to, it helps to achieve our goal, which is we want to enhance or to enrich the visual culture in Bahrain. And that's through lectures. When the artist lectures to the people what is art, how we do it, why is it, what's the goal, you know. So people, normal, ordinary people, they start understanding the art, the artist, the environment that the artist makes, you know, because it's all about the environment. We had a project just like a year ago or a bit more.
Okay.
Was in cooperation with the Ministry of Health and the Capital Governorate, with the support of His Excellency Sheikh Hisham, the Capital Governor. We had a project associated with the University of Bahrain doing color therapy, which is something deep.
Yeah.
It's not only colors. We went to the psychiatric hospital and we implemented the shapes, the colors, with the, we call it community engagement, but the community in the hospital are the nurses, doctors, the patients, and the artists, you know, all they joined. We had a study to use like a grade of colors, shapes, specific shapes,
just
colors.
for therapy, pretty much. Each color would present something.
Yes, it's called color therapy.
Okay.
Deep study, started with the University of Bahrain and the other
really?
Yes, how you do the therapy through colors.
So they give you like something to color?
When you do the colors on the walls in the hospital with, with some paintings, it has its energy, it has its signals. It can cure and it can destroy.
The wavelengths of each color. Okay, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the wave of the colors, the signal of the shapes.
Right.
So how you perceive it, how you receive it, how you send. So all this acts on your behavior.
This is amazing. As you just speak right now, it pretty much is. It feels like we are having like a free, I wouldn't say lecture, but a free workshop right now on the spot. This is amazing, Mahdi, and how you present the colors of the East, but now it began as, let's say, an initiativity, an intuitive platform, but now it's just showcasing us that it is not only that, it's not only a place for artists, but it's a lifestyle.
Yes.
It's putting Bahrain in a visual manner. It's therapy.
It is. It is. So from here onward, we are taking, it's like we have a goal, we have a message, we want to deliver. So it's through lectures. We do training. Some people getting interested, especially during the COVID, you know.
Right.
We had lots of people wanted to practice, to learn art, because they're spending their time at home. The best thing, one of the best thing, because I claim it's the best.
Okay, well, you know, man, you have the claims, you go for it.
But it is one of the best things that you can do, practicing art. You will have this energy. You are spreading happiness and positive energy where you practice with your family, with, you know, because what you do is through this process, which is art, doing a painting, calligraphy, photography, all fine arts. You know, when you practice, there is something happens. it helps in healing
Right.
your soul.
Right.
So by that, we had lots of online courses. That happened with
Amazing.
artists. So
Amazing.
artists, they said this is one of the best, COVID was, okay, we
It's
have
pretty tough for a lot of people.
exactly.
And you came to the rescue.
pain, there was pain, but the positive side, if you look at it, it was that artists had time to practice and teach. So we did online teaching, lots of artists did the online teaching.
Right.
We had the Zoom lectures and
Wow.
workshops.
Wow.
Today we had, or like the University of Bahrain, they had 2 lectures online.
Okay.
Amazing.
So you took
Amazing.
pain to a painting.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
So that's the lifestyle that we would like to people to try.
Okay.
We don't want them to live, we want them to try. If they tried, then they will live it.
They get hooked,
Yes.
and that's it. They become part, another color added to the colors of the East. That's going to be a benefit for everybody.
Exactly. I think it's time to thank my master and partner, Mr. Abbas al-Musawi. He is the colors of Bahrain. He is the
Beautiful.
colorful artist, he's the master of color. They call him the master of color. So this
Okay.
guy changed the lifestyle of so many people. Whoever is getting engaged with him,
That's
he
it.
sees that, oh, it's not black and white, it's not a gray, it's colors.
It's the shades, it's the colors, it's the different
Exactly.
dynamics, it's all of that. How can we support you?
Well, that's a good question. Maybe you have in mind, first I said, okay, get us some supports, cash, and no, that's not the way. The best support is to visit, to experience
Okay.
what we display.
All right.
The rest is on you.
For the
The
rest is going to be on us.
Yes.
Love
Because when you come and enjoy colors, you enjoy art. When you see, seeing is believing.
that. Right.
So when you see the thing, then you will start like buying artworks, participating, registering in workshops and lectures. You will start want to be engaged with this project.
Right.
You want it to be, I have my kids, I have, I'll bring Abdurrahman, let's bring him to the...
Oh, he's going to love it. Him and Noor? Oh my God. Believe
See,
me.
Kids, because their soul is what they
It's
call
just pure. It's
Pure.
innocent. It's just
pure, crystal clear.
It is.
That's why, if you look, most, if not all,
Yeah.
kids, they like and they love
Wow.
art,
Beautiful.
painting.
Beautiful.
We will announce something, which
Okay.
is, it's going to be a surprise, but from
Oh,
Bahrain
so
now.
you're saving the announcement for the show?
Yes, for the show.
Oh, man. Premiere. Let's go.
We are doing, that's our next project, to do kids gallery,
A kids gallery. Okay.
which is a gallery for the kids.
There you go.
It will have training,
All right.
it will have lecturing
Awesome.
for the kids,
Okay.
by the kids.
By the kids.
Yes.
Kids teaching kids.
Kids teaching kids.
Oh, it's gonna be a
Of
beautiful
course,
mess.
there is a mentoring. No, there are mentors.
Okay.
They are into this, like Mr. Abbas. We
Yeah.
have Mr. Milad, Hussein Milad. They are mentoring the,
I
the
love
entire
that.
project.
I love that.
But this is gonna be like we did our search in the
Okay.
region. We don't have kids gallery.
Dude, this is
So
amazing.
this is like the first regional kids gallery.
By kids to the kids.
By kids to the kids in
Amazing.
a proper gallery, a showcase when you come and just to enjoy kids art.
I love that. I loved everything you had to offer by the colors of the East. This has been a very insightful talk. Yet we learned a lot, but we are super excited for this intuitive platform. Well, Mahdi, thank you so much for being with us right here on Bahrain Now.
Thank you for having me here for this opportunity. And I will end with
Please.
hadith
Go
by
ahead.
the Prophet Muhammad says, Allah is beautiful and He loves beauty. So we all love beauty.
We all love beauty. That was a beautiful ending right there.
Thank you.
Mahdi, thank you so much for being with us right here on Bahrain Now.
Thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the intuitive platform, Colors of the East, all that took place in a talk with Mahdi right here on Bahrain Now. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we're going to take an artistic journey. We're going to embark a voyage into a wonderland of beautiful art, as right now we're going to have an artist who have a beautiful way of explaining herself and exploring different emotions through different arts, whether it's abstract or others. With us tonight is Sarah Ahmed. Good evening, Sarah. How are you?
Hi, fine, thank you. How are you?
I am fascinated.
Thank you very
If
much.
I would say the least. I'm fascinated by your art. So tell us a little bit about your art.
My art is mainly abstract as of now. I've done a lot of realism or surrealism as well in the past. But right now I'm just exploring the abstract and trying to find new techniques that I like to work with.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
So even though we had different kind of arts over here, especially with the abstract, but what is it that pretty much lured you in, that made you feel like, you know, I want to give this a try?
Mainly, we moved to a new house and I had my
Okay.
space to paint.
Okay.
I could go crazy.
It shows. It really shows.
I could go crazy. I had the space. I did not have to worry about spilling the paint on the carpet.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I did not have anything to worry about except for the piece that I'm working on. So that that gave me the freedom to actually explore, because this kind of work is very messy.
But a beautiful mess, right? I would
Yeah,
say.
it is a beautiful mess. It's chaotic but therapeutic at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of pouring paint, and the paint just overflows off the canvas and spills on the floor.
Okay.
There's a lot
Okay.
of that. So I started experimenting when we moved to our
Alright.
new home. So that's when this was one of the first abstract pieces I created, and it was
Really?
and it was mainly an accident. I had a completely different idea when I started creating this piece, and it just
Okay.
took a whole other turn, and I enjoyed where it was going.
Well, it
Yeah.
definitely shows.
Yeah, so that kick-started my interest in abstract, and after that I thought to myself, okay, so that happened by accident. Now, will I be able to recreate this?
That's a good question.
Yeah, so I tried doing that with different colors and it worked. So I did a collection, the gemstone collection, consisting of 3 pieces. This is the first, which is rose quartz.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. So even though you said it's an accident, but a beautiful one again.
Beautiful one,
Beautiful
yeah.
mess with a beautiful accident. A wonderland, you know, I would say. I look at this and I feel good. It is therapeutic. But do you have a meaning behind it?
As I said, it took a completely different turn, so I did not have this planned.
Okay.
So I guess that would be the meaning, just to go with the flow, be spontaneous.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Like when you have this, like, you know, when your mom or your friends will pass by and see this, what kind of reactions do you get?
My mom actually really liked this one.
Okay.
Yeah, she really enjoyed the colors, and she likes calm colors and
Okay.
nudes and just soft pinks, and so she really enjoys this one.
All right, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Well, big shout out to your mother.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So now, as taking it from there to more over here. Now, you started with, let's say, an accident, but now you say you want to recreate this again and again. So your second and third and fourth attempts, do you have a plan for that, or you just go with another accident?
No, I do have a plan, and sometimes I need to be more flexible, because it's, at the end of the day, it's fluid art.
Right.
So sometimes the paint takes you places you never thought you'd go.
Right.
But you need to be able to adjust your plan accordingly. So, but I start with a plan, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I got interested in what you said right now. If I want to enter this world, what should I start with? Like, I can't move to a new house, that's for sure. A bit too much for me just to
Yeah.
get into the art. But what should I do?
Experiment.
Okay.
You need to experiment and try to find that one thing that clicks for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So me and my kids we're a beautiful mess. me and my son Abdurrahman and Noor, we don't mind taking some paint and spilling it all over the place. I mean, some will get angry, definitely, but me and everybody will just have some smiles.
Yeah.
Would that be a good start?
It would be, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of paint should we actually use?
Acrylics, I'd say.
Acrylics,
Yeah, they're
right.
the easiest to work with, and I use acrylics.
All right. What are your favorite, I would say, mix of colors?
This kind of
Wow.
muted, neutral colors.
Okay.
And if I'm gonna go with a pop of color, I tend to lean towards the shades of blue.
Okay,
Yeah.
which shows beautifully right here,
Yeah.
definitely. It's like, am I in the sky or am I under the sea? I'm not sure, but they're both beautiful.
Yeah.
It's both worlds. Can somebody reflect a certain emotion or a thought through the abstract art?
Of course, yes. I think that's what abstract does mostly, other than in comparison to other types of art. So, for example, a portrait would be just a portrait.
Okay.
It's a person. But with this type of art, it isn't a specific thing, so it can
Right.
be whatever you see it to be, or
Okay.
whatever it makes you feel.
That's the beauty of it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Love that. I love that. So now, as you discovered this beautiful art, and now you're experimenting and you're going further and further with that in a very beautiful pace, what
you.
is the future for you? What you gonna do?
Especially in art, I don't like to have everything planned to the tiniest detail, just because I don't like the pressure that comes with that. Having to stick to the plan or having to
Okay.
stick to the picture I have in the future.
Okay.
So I just go with the flow and just keep creating and see where life takes me.
Amazing. How long have you been
Yeah.
doing this for right now?
Art has been the go-to activity since I was a kid.
Okay.
My mom is a creative, so
Wow.
yes, she paints as well.
Then she should be here with us as well on the show.
Yeah, she should. It was always just the natural thing to do, to be creating art, to be doing some type of thing, whether it's painting or drawing or just some crafts.
Right.
So I grew up with that kind of environment, so I think it
Amazing.
just stuck with me.
Amazing. So it's going to be part of your life, you know, for I guess ever and ever. That's
Yeah,
it. And it's just going to
hopefully.
get more, I would say, more exploring, more expressive, and definitely more abstract, I would guess,
Yes.
at some points. Do you want to have your own gallery soon enough, maybe?
Why not?
Yeah?
Why not, hopefully?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, definitely. You ever thought maybe you want to have your own studies? You want to get take a diploma in it, or you want to just have a deep dive into it, or you're just going to let it be as a flow?
I am interested in taking a couple of workshops at least, because I've never done that, and I
Right.
feel like that would be very beneficial to nurture the skills I have.
Okay.
So I am looking into a few right now, actually.
Okay, great, great. Well, we're excited for you. We can't
Thank
wait
you.
to see what kind of future you're going to hold for us
Thank
in the future. Maybe next time we're going to cover your own gallery.
Hopefully.
That's definitely it.
Inshallah.
So, any last words to your viewers?
I think the last thing, if I had to convey one message, it would be that when you choose to pursue something in life, and I've posted this several times
Okay.
on my social media, and I keep telling myself almost
Right.
every day, when you choose to pursue something in life, do it from love and not for love,
Do it from love and
not for love,
Okay.
because that's when you actually feel joy
Okay.
with what you're doing. That's when it makes you feel light. That's how I like to describe it.
Okay.
Creating these pieces, the process, and just looking at them, realizing that this is something I created, it makes me feel happy, it makes me feel light from the inside. And when you find something like that and you do it from love instead of doing it for the love or for the validation, then that's when you really feel the joy of it.
I am just inspired right now. That line alone is like, wait, that is so true. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for this delightful talk and for this deep dive. Although we used a few words here, but everything in your paintings pretty much showcases a lot of your personality and your artistic side. And we can only see that the future is going to be more beautiful, more artistic, more elegant, and more, maybe in a good way, abstract.
Yes.
Well,
inshallah.
thank you so much for being with us right here on
Thank
Bahrain
you
Now.
for having me. Thank you.
Definitely. Most pleasure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. Do it from love and not for love. All that took place with an interview right here with Sarah Ahmed on Bahrain Now.
to be hosting this event tonight at the Cultural Hall in collaboration with the Korean Embassy. We're celebrating 45 years of diplomatic relations between the Kingdom of Bahrain and South Korea. Of course, music is a wonderful way to exchange culture and to understand more about who we are and how our traditional customs are in various nations. And we're delighted that this troupe is landing here to Bahrain to present to us a beautiful musical performance this evening at the Cultural Hall.
This year marks 45th anniversary of diplomatic ties between Republic of Korea and Kingdom of Bahrain. As you may know, we started our relationship, especially from the economic field. And you may see the Korean companies came here and they built Asuri, the ship maintenance yard. And also, they came here, build National Theater and National Museum and even diplomatic hotels. And since then, we have a very extensive relationship from economic to the cultural or healthcare or even some, the other areas too. So, so far, I think Korea and Bahrain have very well developed our extensive relationship from our first diplomatic ties in 1976.
We are preparing a more event for like food event. Also, we are having that one at Dana Mall from tomorrow. And then please visit the Korean food event as well. And then if you're interested in Korean, you can start studying Korean, I think so. So just join our course.
Well, this brings us to the end of this episode. A huge thank you to all of our guests for joining us tonight. And of course, a huge thank you for watching us at home. As always, be sure to reach out to us on our social media accounts shown below. Until next time, Bahrain, this was Bara Abdullah. Good night and God bless.